Here's a harsh truth. What if I told you that the only person stopping you is you? Whether you believe it or not, whether you want to face the reality, deep down in your heart, you know that it's true. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to stay where it is that you are? Are you going to remain stagnant? Are you going to continue to regress? Or are you going to now put in the skill, the acumen, the strategy, the structure, and the solutions in order to progress? First thing that you have to do is you have to make a promise to yourself and keep it. Many times we're not able to progress at all, rather, simply because we start one thing today and we end it on the same day. We start one thing today, we end it tomorrow. We say what we're going to do, but we have no follow through. We don't follow through. We don't follow up. We don't do what it takes to hit the target, to make the shot, to ensure that what we say we're going to do, we hold ourselves to it. We are our worst accountability partner. We are. Promise something to yourself and you don't follow through on it. Michael Jordan made a shot in his last game playing the Utah Jazz in 98, and he held his shot kind of iconically with his form just totally in a shooter's position. And he hit the shot to really kind of slice and solidify the game, winning their sixth championship. The interviewer asked Mike, said, "Why were you posing when you took that shot?" Mike said, "I was just, holding my shot. I was following through because I kept coming up short." And for many of us, we have no follow through. We just keep coming up short. And so here's what we do. We don't work on our mechanics at all. We don't go back to the basic fundamentals. We don't follow through on what we say we're going to do. We don't mind coming up short. And now when success is there, we run from it. Beyond what you say, what you do matters most. You say you're not going to eat this, stick to that. You say you're not going to talk to this particular type of person, stick to that. You say you're not going to keep going back to who and what God delivered you from, stand 10 toes down on that. And if you don't do it for anybody else, do it for yourself. Prove something to you this time. Hold yourself accountable. Look you in the mirror and say, we're going to do this whether we don't feel like doing it or not. We're going to do this whether we feel like doing it or not. We are going to meet the standard. Secondly, we have to understand that, yes, of course, we got to make a promise to ourselves. We also have to keep it. But secondly, we also have to understand that there's progress over perfection. Progress over perfection. Here's the aim. Making a promise to yourself and keeping it. Moving into a place in a space of progress over perfection is about consistency. The aim should be for consistency. If you remain faithful, I guarantee you're going to be fruitful. The aim for perfection oftentimes is clouded and shrouded in procrastination. Procrastination is the arrogant belief that God's going to give you another opportunity to do what he already told you to do today. He's going to give you tomorrow what he told you to do, what he told you to do today. You have this only moment right now, and you got to seize that particular moment. Perfection is shrouded and clouded as procrastination in disguise. And too many of us are always getting ready, but never executing on what we're getting ready for. We're always getting ready, but we're never executing. We're always talking about what we're going to do, and we're going to, make it happen. But we live a life of see what had happened was. See, I was about to do this. I was about to do that. And, this happened, that happened. You have to make it happen. 3 types of people in life: those who watch things happen, those who allow things to happen. There's another type of person: those who ask what happened. And then fourthly, there are those who make things happen. Too many of us are asking what happened. Too many of us are allowing things to just happen. Too many of us don't even know what's happening. Not enough of us are making it happen. We have to make it happen. We have to do what it is that we need to do to make sure that we're now moving our life in a particular place of being in line with our divine assignment. I read something recently that said Stephen A. Smith, a First Take on ESPN, is making $40 million, close to $40 million a year. Isn't that interesting? That's not about what he wish would happen. That's about putting your talent and putting your skill to the plow, not looking back. That's about being consistent. That's about lifting up your voice each and every single time and each and every single day. That's about doing the work where nobody could see what was taking place. It's dealing with all the obstacles in life. It is saying, I have something to contribute and I'm going to be the best person that I can possibly be. I'm going to maximize my moment. I'm going to brand myself. I'm going to speak truth to power. I'm going to step into my God ordained authenticity and my identity. And I'm going to do differently despite what everybody else is doing. There's a whole bunch of news anchors out there. There's a whole bunch of newscasters out there. There's a whole bunch of sports analysts out there. But he found a way to move his life to be head and shoulders above everybody else, because that's about more than just talent. That's about hard work. You can call him Screaming A. Smith all you want to. You can say he talks too loud. You can say he argues too much, whatever the case may be. What we cannot ignore is the results of his hard work, coming from Winston-Salem, HBCU, writing, believe for the Philadelphia Inquirer, sports columnist, all of these particular things that have amounted to him stacking the wins to ultimately get the bag. What is it that has been eluding you? That you know that if you really made a promise to yourself, that you know that if you really prioritize progress over perfection, you get to where it is that you need to be. In order to do that, last but not least, here's what it takes. It takes actions over affirmations. Actions are greater than affirmations. You got to let your actions speak louder than your words. What you say about what you do does not compare to what you will do. What you say about what you will do does not compare to what you have done. What are you doing? What have you done? What do you have to show for the year? What do you have to show for the month? What do you have to show for the day? What do you have to show for the week? Many of us, all we have to show are nothing but excuses rather than execution. God asked Moses this question. He said, what is in your hand? Paul told timid Timothy to stir up the gift. You got to use your hand to do it. Pablo Picasso said, the meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give your gift away. What are you doing with your gift? How are you now empowering other people with the gift of what it is that God has given you? You got to let your actions speak louder than your words and care about what you're going to do. All that matters is what you did. Right? And you have to care. You have to care about what you're doing. You have to care about overcoming those particular obstacles. You know what you said you're going to commit to. You know what you said that you're going to do. Are you willing to lock in? Are you willing to level up? Are you willing to follow through? 2 types of pain in life. It's going to be the pain of discipline, or it's going to be the pain of consequence. And the pain of discipline is hard, but the pain of consequence is even harder because now you're saying, I shoulda, coulda, woulda done this. I should have done this. I would have done this. I could have done this, but I did not do that. And so now you find yourself wasting your time. Now you find yourself watching other people who may not have had as much as you, may not be as gifted as you, may not be as talented as you, but they were willing to outwork you. Nobody's going to build you for you. Nobody's going to build that project that you know you have on the inside of you for you. Nobody's going to build that vision for you. You have to love yourself enough to build it. You have to love yourself enough to build yourself. You have to love yourself to not waste your time or not allow anybody else to waste your time. But you have to work for it. You have to believe in yourself. You have to create focus blocks. You have to create guardrails and boundaries. You have to prioritize progress over perfection. You have to move into a place where you say, it's not about what it is that I'm saying, it's about what I'm doing. It's beyond my words, it's about my works. Faith without works won't work. Faith without works is dead. Now it's time to awaken, resurrect, speak life into the giant that's on the inside of you. Now's the time to go for it. Now's the time to make it happen by any means necessary. This is what it's all about when we're talking about taking the quantum leap. Taking the quantum leap is what we're talking about today. And if we're going to take the quantum leap, here's what we have to do. We have to fine tune our focus. You take the quantum leap by making a promise to yourself and not just doing that, but keeping it. You make the quantum leap by prioritizing progress over perfection. Oh, yes, you make that quantum leap. When you prioritize and when you maneuver and you now analyze and say to yourself, it's got to be actions over affirmations. You make the quantum leap by stacking the wins each and every single day. What are you doing to win the day? What are you doing to win the day? Or are you allowing just the winds of life to blow you away? It's time to make the quantum leap. It's time to leap to new levels. And you leap to new levels in how you think. You leap to new levels in how you process information. You leap to new levels by taking the information and now maneuvering it and putting it into a greater place of application. Nobody's stopping you but you at the end of the day. The only person in your way is you. You're not waiting on God, he's waiting on you. Get out of your own way and get in the divine alignment with your divine assignment. Get in alignment with your divine assignment. And that's what I'm asking you. Are you going to go for it? Are you going to make it happen? Or are you just going to watch it happen? And when you're talking about watching it happen, you're seeing how everybody else is participating in arenas of success that you know you should have been in. But you have not done the work to get to where it is that you need to be. I want to help you to get there. Are you ready? Are you ready to join the most transformative online mentorship and community space for leaders and entrepreneurs who desire to grow their ideas, their impact, their influence, but ultimately their income? Talking about the quantum leap, I want you to experience a quantum leap of transformation. I want you to experience quantum leap transformation. I'm talking about you leaping out of the nest to be your best. And that takes place in my Eagles Academy. Once you go there right now to theeaglesacademy.com, tap the Enroll Now button so that you can shift from uncertain to unstoppable, so that you can now aspire higher, so that you can turn roadblocks into runways. It's time to soar into greater success and purpose. If you're ready to increase your ideas, your impact, and your influence, but also your income, go right now to theeaglesacademy.com. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to get specialized coaching when you enroll now. I'm talking about giving you proven solutions and strategies that I'm going to be giving you to scale your business. I'm talking about through mentorship and teaching and training sessions. You're going to be in an energetic environment. You're going to be in a particular atmosphere that you're going to be receiving actionable steps and strategies and tools and resources. Talking about innovative strategies that you're going to get. You're getting the specialized coaching, getting innovative strategies, be able to communicate with clarity, be able to scale your business, learning how to leverage your leadership skills and your ability. Join my collaborative community, right? We always talk about your network determines your net worth. How? In a collaborative community where you're connecting and networking with entrepreneurs, accountability partners, leaders, all in an empowering environment where here it is, a win for you is a win for us too. I want you to go ahead right now and access a community of opportunity. Hold on to that opportunity right now. Take hold of that opportunity right now by going to theeaglesacademy.com. Theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the enroll now button, fill out the form. I guarantee that you're going to be transformed. I hope you're transformed by this conversation, transformative conversation of transformation. I'd love for you to sow. You've been a part of this conversation of transformation. Send a love donation. Send a gift, a support, a love donation to Cash App, $Dr. Eddie Ministries, even on PayPal, info@EddieConnor.com, and on Zelle, EddieConnorJr@gmail.com. Link is in the chat. Link is in the description of this video for how and where to give. Many of you may know, and some of you may not know, but I am an author of 19 books. That's right, 19 books. And not only do I write books, I also help people to write their books. I'm talking about aspiring authors, and then even also give strategies for published authors, how to market, how to brand, how to now develop yourself to where you can get opportunities on media sites, features on media, on TV, to be able to talk about your book, your brand, what it is that you provide to the marketplace. I have 2 books right here from authors who have used my bestseller book blueprint. I have an 85 plus page blueprint. It's called my bestseller book blueprint, where I'm giving you all of my strategies, my tips, my tools, everything that I have used to not just write 19 books, but increase my sales, right? To become an industry authority as an author, to now be able to take my manuscript to the marketplace and beyond. If you're an author, if you're a published author, that means you already put your books out. I can help to give you a boost. I can help to give your book a boost. And I can also help you to start getting your manuscript on the pages. Some people don't even know where to start. When I tell you, from the time I wrote my first book, I didn't know where to begin. I kind of had to learn the process on my own. I wasted thousands of hours and thousands of dollars. And now I'm helping you to avoid the mistakes that I've made. Take it from Deborah Knowles, who wrote her book, Foundation Check, right? She used my bestseller book blueprint to write her book from the Bahamas. Take it from Cherie Colbert, who used my bestseller book blueprint to write the 7 spiritual gifts from God. Go ahead. If it worked for them, why wouldn't it work for you? If it worked for me to develop 19 books, why wouldn't it work for you? Right? So I want you to go ahead and get that. You say, well, where do I go get it? accessidentity.org/author. And you can download it right now. It is a whole play-by-play checklist, line by line, item by item. You really just have to plug and play to make it your own. That's all you got to do. It's right there for you. Download it right now. accessidentity.org/author and download my bestseller book blueprint. Hit that thumbs up button on this video. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I've been growing your greatness. Help me to grow our channel for change. Channel that creates change. Our channel that breaks chains. Yes, follow me on all social sites as well. EddieConnorJr, EddieConnorJr. Let me know what you thought about the show in the comments below. If this resonated with you, type Quantum Leap. Type it in the chat even now, Quantum Leap. Let me know what you thought about the show in the comments below. On your mark, get set, go. Family, you know I gotta go. But I just want you to know it's yours truly, Dr. Eddie. Your main man, 100 grand. Yo, brother. And I mean that from another mother. Family has been fun, but you know, brother got to run. So I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy beyond measure. But I want you, yes, you to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, brighter, peace, and a whole lot of love. Keep soaring. higher.